Kyiv's financial lifeline is under fresh strain. According to an exclusive report by the Financial Times, Hungary's threat to block a $90 billion EU loan to Ukraine could also derail a separate $8.1 billion IMF package expected to be approved next week. The standoff, triggered by a dispute over Russian oil transit through the Druzhba pipeline, now risks widening into a full-scale funding crisis for Ukraine. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has made Budapest's position clear. Unless Kyiv restores oil flows through the Druzhba pipeline, Hungary will veto the EU's macro-financial assistance package for 2026-2027. The $90 billion loan was politically agreed in December and recently cleared by the European Parliament, with final approval pending in the EU Council.
As long as Ukraine blocks the Druzhba pipeline, Hungary will block the $90 billion Ukrainian war loan. We will not be pushed around. Hungary's energy security is not a bargaining chip.
Hungary argues that Ukraine's halt of transit violates the EU-Ukraine Association Agreement. Kyiv, however, maintains the pipeline disruption followed Russian attacks earlier this year. Hungary's Foreign Minister, Péter Szijjártó, has accused Ukraine of using energy transit as leverage.
Ukraine has decided not to resume crude oil deliveries to Hungary via the Druzhba pipeline. This is despite the fact that there is no obstacle whatsoever to restarting the deliveries, no physical, technical, or engineering impediment. The decision not to resume deliveries is a purely political one on Ukraine's part. By blocking the Druzhba pipeline, Ukraine is blackmailing Hungary. Ukraine is doing this in collusion with Brussels and with the Hungarian opposition aligned with Brussels in order to cause disruptions to oil supplies ahead of the elections and to force us into the parliamentary election campaign with petrol prices rising to 1,000 forints, 2.6 euro, 3.1 USD.
The financial stakes are significant. The $90 billion EU package is meant to plug Ukraine's widening budget gap. Without it, the IMF's $8.1 billion tranche could also be held up, as IMF approval is contingent on confirmed external financing.
Without this support from the European Union and the IMF, Ukraine's economy will likely collapse. External financing is critical to covering the budget deficit and maintaining macroeconomic stability.
With Kyiv already navigating wartime pressures, Hungary's veto threat has opened a new front, not on the battlefield, but in Brussels. If the impasse continues, Ukraine's economic stability could face its most serious test yet.